Okay, so before we look at the iTunes functionality here on Tractor, just a couple more things I want to show you with regards to your playlists. If we right click on a playlist here, we can select this option here to analyze, and that'll batch analyze every track that's in that particular playlist. So it's really handy if you've imported a fresh playlist from somewhere with music in it that hasn't been analyzed at all by Tractor. Finally here as well, we have the search box, which again, really simple. Just type in what you're searching for. Whatever playlist you have highlighted, that's the playlist that search will conduct its search in. If you want to search your entire library, you click on track collection and you put it in there. And also, if you want to refine your search to search within certain fields, if you've got a really big library and you want to go in and maybe search by label, you can do that just by using this drop down here beside the magnifying glass to refine your search. Okay. So iTunes, Tractor offers us direct access to our iTunes libraries and playlists, meaning that all our playlists can be managed through iTunes and then retrieved for use within Tractor itself. So it's really, really handy if you want to avoid having to duplicate your workload by organizing your music in iTunes first and then going in and organizing it all over again in Tractor. So to access our iTunes library, we simply click on the iTunes icon. And depending on the size of your library, it'll either load really, really quick or it may take a few more seconds to do so. You can see some of iTunes' own playlists there, the likes of the library. You can go in and access everything that's in there. These are some playlists that I've created myself. Let's go in and look at this one. So to import a track, now bear in mind these tracks are actually, the information on them is read-only. So I can't go in, I can't change the order of that track in that playlist. So if I want to change the order of that track in that playlist, I need to go back into iTunes to do that and then right click on iTunes here and go to refresh. Okay, so that's one of the only things that sort of really draw your attention to in this section. When I load a track in to my deck, bear in mind these tracks haven't been analyzed, so Tractor will have to analyze them first. And you'll see the track analyzing there along the bottom of the screen. But anytime I load a track in from a playlist on iTunes, Tractor automatically loads it into the Tractor collection, so it'll be there the next time without having to actually go into iTunes. So again, if there's another way, if you want to import a track without actually loading it into the deck, you can just drag it onto your track collection and that'll import it directly into your track collection. You can also import playlists direct from iTunes, again by clicking on the iTunes icon. We go to import to collection. That will import everything that is in iTunes direct into our Tractor library. If I want to import the individual playlist, I can import to playlists there as well, and you'll see the tracks are analyzing there at the bottom, and I have created a new playlist here up in my Tractor playlists folder. So that's the iTunes functionality. Really, really cool. You know, it's well worth getting organized in iTunes and using some of the features that they have in there, like smart playlists and that kind of thing, which we can speak about in a later tutorial. But it just means that you're only really using one application to manage your music, and the functionality with Tractor works really, really well.